Start recording. Start streaming. It's 3 p.m., 3rd of January, 2026, Saturday. All day. I have earplugs in. Hours of engines. Like people deliberately coming to this street just to run their fucking engines. All day. It's terrorizing because it's triggering memories of them doing it before. I wouldn't care if it was before 2020. I might not even notice it. They had a concert that stripped out my ear canals. And then they had motorcycles, buses, bullshit, like the very next day. And then continued sporadically garbage trucks, other kinds of trucks, like in a way that was never a thing before that concert at the end of May 2020. Part of me is so sick of fucking just having to even like be re-traumatized over and over again. It is like all the energy of like, look, somebody hurt you on purpose because they wanted to get something out of it. Like that, you don't see the line. They're in the military. They wanted to fuck over people who aren't. The military wanted to control everybody else. It's that simple. Period. And then the military fucking hurt you, hoping you'd be confused about who the fuck anybody was. Because there is nothing to determine who's a civilian and who's military. End of story. And now what? All that's left is the fucking military. And they wanted to get their goddamn story out of it. Well, because the point is to use this, like, see, look at the bad things bad people did. I guess we'll have to be up everybody's ass and get paid to do it for the next, like, 100 years. It's a fucking security scam. That's got to be the easiest way you could possibly explain it. Like, it makes the most sense. Do I have something to back it up? There was a photo of the neighbor with a Marines flag in her window. Like, she'd put a couple different things in her window for whatever reason. At one point, there was a Marines flag. But it's like Google took it down. I swear I got a fucking picture of it, but I can't find it. Like a screenshot. Blood in my snot. Well, I mean, and she has been so directly fucking with me. She has some connection to the fucking military, and then the guy that used to live upstairs told me himself that he was a retired cop from New York City. So it's like military, police, fire, interconnected. And then you look at 2020 and it's like they were training kids to be medics, press, soldiers. Like what they like made them go to gym class. I keep asking, where the fuck are they now? When you take away someone's civilian status, there's not the same protections. Like, I'm a civilian. I'm anti-war. I don't think that you'd have to, like... Yeah, it goes back to this argument from high school about, like, if you outlaw guns, the only people with guns are cops and bad guys. So maybe the idea was to give everybody a gun, and that in other countries they did this and blah, blah, blah. I don't want a fucking gun. I don't have a gun. I don't want a gun. To me, it's like a power that humans shouldn't have. To be able to just kill you from feet away. If no one had a gun, that would be better. And then it's like, well, yeah, that's idealistic, but they've already, like, fucked that up. It's as if you, like, can't take it back now. Or you end up in that scenario where only the cops and bad guys have guns. And, you know, that goes right into, like, militarizing everyone. Same argument. Like, maybe no one would be scared of people if everybody was in the... And that's also ableist. Besides being, like, philosophically incorrect, it's ableist. Oh, and how convenient of you to make people... Are you do the same things you always did? What is the need to make people sleep, like, cohabitated sleeping quarters? It be in situations where you end up seeing each other naked. Be like, it's just like weird humiliation shit. And that's, I feel like, all military shit. Like, weird religion and military shit. Yes, sweating in front of each other and, like... As if you wouldn't have been way more healthy if, like, gym was, like, a private thing. I would literally... A change in the fucking big stall in the bathroom. If we had to change. I fucking hated gym. Even when I was on the swim team, that's what I did. Some girl opened the curtain on me once. And they all ran away. The shit that people think is funny. And it's not just like, oh, don't be ashamed of your body. No, you have no right. It isn't really about shame, it's about rights. Yeah, everybody's got a body. That's not really the problem. From an artistic perspective, blah, blah, blah. Like, you just don't have a right to fucking, like, force people into these situations. Everything that's ever happened to a person builds into what their philosophy is today. I'm never having, like, a pity party. That's just another, like, oh, god damn it, here's another reason anybody should have cared or something. Can't have that, and they're, like, mad. Because they just don't want to care. Yeah, live defiantly. Do what you would do normally. Yeah, sometimes I just don't want to fucking deal with this. I'm not, like, I am saving things for the internet. Nothing I have ever done is for somebody that's sitting on my windowsill. Period. Get the fuck out of my room. It is a different thing. There is a chain of like ways to find who the fuck somebody is if they start harassing me on the internet. You can't just like drive by somebody's house and like take over their fucking room. No, I don't think anything is like this. Being tortured is like this. That's it, because that's what it is. Again, it's a scam that, like, well, first of all, we thought you were ever gonna have money. Yeah, what, whoops? Why did you even think that, you psycho motherfucker? You're just an idiot, clearly. And then they tried to scare you because they thought you would need to pay for, like, security someday. There's no money, and I would never hire you for security. Yeah, who have you ever... It feels like someone's always hurting me even more when they're threatening me with eviction. Was I supposed to get the picture that they, like... Or, it, you know, that it belongs to some... whatever the fuck you're doing? Like, you hire goons to come fucking destroy somebody's life? That's illegal, you psychopath! And then it's like, oh yeah, you're right, it is. I guess you need the police. And they're all friends. Fuck all of you. I hope you're haunted the rest of your life that someone's gonna do the same shit you did to other people. To you. Yeah, I always feel confident saying that because I didn't do shit to anybody. Well, you don't make people look good. They're never gonna like you. Oh my god, they're fucking stupid anyway. I can't make somebody who's a fucking moron look good. And yeah, by stupid, I mean cruel genocidal maniacs that thought it was okay to do this to someone. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, they literally put the golden rule in every student home where I grew up. Like, they made such a big fucking deal out of it. It's even on the side of a building in Portland. It just feels like the world's biggest joke. Yeah, I mean, Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I would never come fucking fuck with you at your house. I've got better shit to do. So acting in self-defense is never like do unto others. It's like don't fuck with me. I wouldn't fuck with you. I mean, it's like an everyday for 8 years. It was an everyday concept. So it's just like yeah, I noted. I submitted an application for help. I didn't even get an email back. Oh yeah, too bad you didn't get to learn science. Then you would understand exactly how they're fucking with you. Or more science. I was a secretary in the speech language pathology and audiology department. I had someone come up to me and at length tell me about their project to help deaf people hear music. Same shit. That's all they're, whatever that is, that's what they're doing to me. Again, if anybody's on my side and gave a shit about me, why the fuck aren't they just helping me? not sticking to things the way that it should. Why? If COVID was not an issue and I was not being terrorized, I mean, it is kind of like whether I liked it or not, I would have continued on what I was doing, working jobs to pay the bills, doing my work when I could do it. Like my work is writing and art. Um, that's what I mean by my work. Having ideas, doing projects, like essays, whatever, making up movie scripts or something, video game ideas. Even if I can't do that by myself, just like having ideas. That's my work. It's not special or like magic. It feels like just my whole generation does that. Oh, of course, yeah. It's always in comparison to somebody who's like, I can't believe that you had friends that were like of every gender. I can't believe you can do so much stuff. Like in my mind, the world is the Breakfast Club, and either people are jocks or nerds or artsy people or psychopaths. There's no like, it's not like you could be everything at once. Like I don't know what is wrong with them, but like that's what they learned a person was. And it feels like there's a generational moment where like, yeah, if you made a 21st century Breakfast Club, all the characters do all the things. A sport, an art, they have an emo period, an emo side. I should actually, yeah, it's not a phase, and whatever. Like they do everything. Yeah, you're from like a superhero age. I mean, we literally watched The Breakfast Club in psychology class. Like it was somebody's idea of a blueprint, and at the time maybe it helped, but it really divides a person. They might as all well be one character who is like alone at detention. Yeah. And then I remember the nature versus nurture argument, and the like prescribed answer is that it's like 50-50. I don't really think that's true. I think it's more like 70% nurture. What you're taught, what you learn, blah, blah, blah. No, I just cannot win with this. The dark side of the cops. Oh my god. It's still the cops, but they thought they were cooler, and maybe people would like. That's a nightmare that hasn't been articulated. That things divided the cops that understood Black Lives Matter and the ones that thought it was a joke. And it's taken forever to figure out who is on what team. And then a bunch of ones that thought Black Lives Matter wasn't a joke kind of turning into some third thing because they still feel like everyone hates them. So they're like full of resentment, but they wouldn't have been on the anti BLM side. And then you get private security and vigilante issues. And then what the fuck the fire department factors in with, like, I guess same thing. People that think it was a joke, people that cared. I mean, no one was saying fuck the fire department, so I don't know that they would feel the same sense of like people hate them or anything. That was like never said. Maybe all the cops just go work at the fire department. And then you got somebody who's literally been like, when they put a notice on my door, they rang the fucking fire alarm for the whole building. I got it recorded. That shit is terrorism. Kind of raw. Yeah, it is really difficult to put words to things when there are no words for things. Like, what the fuck is this that you're doing to me? Should I call it a holocaust? A genocide? Social murder? Torture? A concentration camp? An illegal jail? Just being held under duress? I mean, you can't really think that well, on what level I've gotten help. I mean, I got food stamps. I have a lifeline phone. I mean, I've managed to keep my internet on. I am still in my apartment, though my cat has died. Nothing is ever the same since my cat died. That creature was with me more than people. I had him for 10 years. I don't think I've had a friend for 10 years. In my life every day, no. Come home to my cat every day. I didn't have family like that. I didn't live in a house at any point for that long, ever. And you came home to the same thing every day. My cat was it. Fuck you. Yeah, really. I need to prove it. I was supposed to have lived with my mom for a year that I don't remember. That's 1 year. Doesn't count. Then I was living with my gram till she died. I had just turned 9 years old. I was closer to 8. 8 years tops. And I don't remember before I was like 4. So really, you only get like 4 years. And coming home and my gram is there. 4 years. I was in foster care for a year. And then my dad got custody. And I only lived with him for a few months before they talked about MHS. They, as in the people at this Berkshire Mental Health after school thing I was in. They were the first people that said anything, the first people that said anything about the school. So then, and then I went to MHS from 2000 to 2008, but I lived in 5 different houses and had 4 different sets of house parents, different roommates, different combinations of people in the home. Yeah, the first set was for 3 years. Then 1 year, then 2 years, then 1 year, then 1 year. Different teachers, like a normal school in that way. So yeah, never coming and going from the same anything. People wise. Mm-hmm. Not even the same librarian. There was a different librarian in elementary school. Middle and high school, I guess it was the same one. The lady that worked at the desk in the uh, medical office or something. But I mean, I didn't see them on a daily basis. Different art teachers, middle, high school. And then went to college. That's 4 years. Different teachers, different living situations, different. Then I moved to Portland and I had an ex boyfriend for 2.5 years. That was Yeah, the most consistent relationship I've ever had. Um, and they were there every day, and then we broke up and they moved out. And little while after that, they left Portland entirely. They haven't even lived here since 2016. So 10 years ago. Yeah, exactly. It's been a decade. And then what? Different jobs, different people, different. I moved into this place in 2015. Oh, I got my cat October of 2014. And then they died in 2024. Yeah, so it's 10 years. Again, my cat was the most consistent. Came home to them every day. Now all I have is my apartment. And then some motherfucker is torturing you that, like, their parents saved their childhood bedroom or something. Like, I mean, you don't know that for sure, but uh, the whole joke was COVID on. Yeah, and you wouldn't play along to something, I guess. Like, what is this joke? They made you stay inside and then they make you go outside. They make you stay inside and make you go outside. Until you fucking die. Again, if somebody was stalking me my whole life, they knew exactly how I'd gotten sick. They would have had my medical records. Oh, this was really unsatisfying. I don't know why. You get a dopamine from eating or something, and oh, you could explain all sorts of things. Like nobody has the time of day, though, right? Well, if you deprive someone of dopamine in a way by making them have a miserable life on purpose, and then they find something that gives them dopamine, and you're saying they like overdo it, they're like compensating. It's like not letting someone get sleep, and then they finally do. And then it's all like irregulated. And then there's no time to adjust before you're put into a starvation mode again. So there can be no like regularity. And yeah, it's not normal to have like the exact same thing every fucking day anyway. Not normal, not, I don't know, natural or something. Maybe is a better word. You would never just be eating the exact same thing at the exact same time every single day. Unless you were, yeah, trapped in a refugee camp or something. And that's not a natural state of being. I know, did they deliberately do this to people to try to get them to escape? Yeah, go be free, ha ha ha. They've been doing it to people for fucking ever. We just want you to be somebody else's problem or you can die slowly. Like, oh my god, no, that's just ugly. The only reason a family wanted their kid to go find a partner was because they wanted to rip the partner's family off. You're better off alone. I distrust people coordinating things around you. How long do they expect somebody to live if you can't move your body? Right, the people fucking with you would pass away eventually, and then you'd actually get evicted by people that were never in the cult that was fucking with you in the first place. Yeah, it's like a Twilight Zone nightmare. They found this old woman in a basement. Somebody had kept her there since she was 30. And they, what, throw her out on the fucking street? Yeah, I am just eating because I'm stressed out. I just said that. Like, it's like I'm looking for dopamine or something. Got nothing else. Can't masturbate if you're watched. There will always be another event. And you let me die in here for years on end when I ask for your fucking help. Supposedly with the DSA. Yeah, isn't it funny? These guys show up as like, I don't think I plugged that in. Maybe I did. Yeah, well, sometimes like the number comes in with a title and sometimes it doesn't. I do have like auto spam blocker stuff and everything. Oh, great. We're going to get a tour of someone's nightmare apartment. As you know, it really just says, why don't you shut up about anything you ever complain about? Because I mean, compared to that, you've got like a fucking like. I mean, I wasn't complaining that my apartment sucked. I'm complaining because people are stalking me in my apartment, and that it does feel like they didn't even do construction correctly or finished it or something when I moved in. But I'm not asking you to come into my fucking unit, like. Yeah, man, if someone from the people that constructed the building would just speak up, like, oh man, yeah, they totally had us deliberately keep, like, the gap in the window. Or something. Like, this room was deliberately designed to, like, fuck with somebody. That, or somebody admitting that there were other units open when I moved in, and he just didn't show me those units. There was also, one night, I don't know how we ended up upstairs, but somebody's apartment upstairs it was open at the top, at the ceiling, between the hallway and their room. The light from the hallway went directly into their unit. And, like, yeah, again, a spy apartment. How is that different than just having your door open? And that's upstairs. I don't know if they ever fixed it. I was in there once. So I wasn't the only room that had, like, some weird shit. Yeah, somebody that moved in ever would have noticed. Like, that was something, yeah, that you could potentially miss. It, you know, but if you just, like, went in the unit, I guess that we were all kind of drunk, though. So they did have to point it out, and I was like, oh shit. Well, like, I mean, you're not going to be drunk when you go look at a fucking apartment to rent it, right? I mean, well, why didn't I don't remember noticing it when I first came in, and then I sat down, and then they pointed up. Like, I'm just trying to, like, how much it would have been really obvious if somebody got a tour of that unit to move in and, like, would not choose to live in it. The wall is open to the hallway, like, unless they were incredibly desperate, you know? Which is easy to imagine. Somebody being super fucking desperate to have a room and, like, not even caring. But yeah, yeah. It's like they didn't finish the construction before they moved people into the rooms. I don't know. And instead of having some kind of solidarity with other tenants over, like, what is flawed in their units, you get, like, a terrorist attack. I am so sick of hearing random people. I don't know their face. I don't know their name. They talk through my wall and say, this is our home. Like they're fucking trolls in a fucking, like. Yeah, well, I hate to break it to you. You can't build an apartment building just to harass people out of it or something. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, it is more than a construction flaw. The idea that, oh, you haven't noticed that yourselves in years, whoever is the new property manager, like, have they even ever been to the fucking apartment building? Yeah, honestly, do they even exist? Or did someone pretend to make up a property management company and just take over the building? And then they have someone fake to blame, but that person isn't even like real. Someone is making noise outside. Oh, and the racist level of like, they're trying to make it sound like Native Americans say that this is. No one is doing that, you fucking KKK member. Shut up! I hope actual Native Americans fine you for doing that shit. Find you in your fucking dreams and eat you in your nightmares. I don't think this is the same person. They just happen to have the same name. They painted over the frogs. I'm not saying the new mural is bad, but yeah, for all like, I only know about this because of the internet. Again, what's the building called? Oh, are they saying they put it all over the place? Because that's kind of nice. I literally can't get too upset, or something is going to like burst. Why don't you fuck off and get out of my unit? It's not like you're helping me keep it by proving that you're stalking me. Oh, for fuck's sake. The juice really isn't worth the squeeze as far as. Copy. I forget what that fucking building is called. There's like a blood clot in my nose. It literally is like someone has been staked outside the building all fucking day. They don't deserve the time of day. It said a bunch of shit on it. Kind of boring. That's where it was, I think, but like. Oh my god, fuck, whatever. Yeah, empathy, love, grace. And it's all kind of glitchy. I mean, it's not. It's just kind of like. Whatever. The. Yeah, stewardship. So big. Yeah, you've really been so about dignity. Um, oh, hand of dog. That's whose ladder was outside. And somebody, whether maybe their ladder was just there and then someone burned a sleeping bag next to it covered in shit, but like. Yeah, I have a picture of it. This was cool. I don't know why the fuck somebody covered it. Like they ran out of money or something. Because it looks like they just put a boring ass, stupid thing on top. But yeah, where's the ladder? Oh god, yeah, there's pain all through my body now. God damn it. Sleeping bag. Try emails. Go to sent. Oh my god, you fucking suck. Sent mail. Ladder. Why doesn't it do this in the fucking app, too? That's annoying. Ladder chained to bike rack. For fuck's sake, there. Download. Open. Rotate. I thought it would be... It's kind of easier to see that that's Hand of Dog murals. And then the sleeping bag. Yeah, it could be disconnected. Somebody did it. I remember the sound of someone laughing. And then they burn a trash can across the street the year before. It felt like abandonment. You abandoned the building. This is from 2021. I was saying to call the police. There's a police thing right down the street. What the fuck? Like, they watched them do it. Oh, look at that. Asking for a camera check when it happened. I did call the fire department. Dispatch, they didn't stop or get out to even check it out. Yeah, all that bullshit about we routinely check the cameras. I mean, dude, you're new. And you went through some song and dance of what you're supposed to say. They have not been helping me for years. Yeah, I thought it was that girl that's been, fucking with the area. Wonder, is she even alive? It would be fascinating to find out she's actually dead. Wonder how that happened. Investigated the disagreement between you and Gail. Gail seems to have problems with you because you like to blare your music and bang on her wall. I never bang on her wall. She is a fucking liar. And I'm not blaring my music. It's literally just on in my unit. I lived here since 2015, and it's I guess she just wasn't there. You're such a fucking liar! You are a liar! Admit that you're a fucking liar! This is also a lie, saying that Joseph did not work here. I haven't recorded him saying that he was the guy from last year. He said it himself. This is seriously supposed to be a Jedi mind trick. They aren't fucking with you. They weren't harassing you. You're fucking liars! No, I shouldn't have to go to court. I shouldn't have to deal with any of your shit. You, like, stole the building. Saying no one lives above me. Someone who owns a motorcycle is a resident. Looked into your harassment complaint. No evidence except you and the neighbor having a disagreement. They're all fucking friends. This email went to everyone. This is fucking bullshit. No, the fucking disgusting people. They won't leave me alone. I don't know. Just add it to the things that you need to go tell the court. They don't care, apparently. I said all the same shit fucking years ago. They don't care. Again, you're just all fucking friends? What is wrong with you? From November 4th, 2024. It's what I literally read to the court. And the guy blew me off. Yeah, didn't even give me a chance to read something this year. What is supposed to be the joke? Oh, isn't it funny when a bunch of people take over something? No, it's not. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Just make sure they had housing. If they cared about that, they'd fight for universal human rights themselves. It's 77 years old. There's no way that you don't know what it is. And you're like 50, 60, 70 years old yourself. And you gave a shit about human rights at any point in your life. It's like, I was aware of what it was. I didn't memorize the things. But yeah, I'm 36 and I've been memorizing it, for 2 years now? Mostly just care, Article 25. Money isn't even real. And it's not just like, in a philosophical sense. But yeah, like, one day maybe we will live beyond it. If I could tell you what the fuck we could replace it with, I mean, I would have been, like, more than happy. You can't even come up with solutions for a better future when someone's attacking you every fucking day. And yeah, that's also really sick. It's like your arm is twisted behind your back. You better do something for these deranged people that were fucking with you for years on end. What is it that they needed? A sense of security they didn't have? Why else would they need to be so fucking vicious and stupid? Here you go, you fucking dictator. Get the fuck out of my room. Yeah, and at that point, it's like they don't even deserve it. Yeah, what the fuck did you do with my whole generation? Made them move somewhere else? Where did they go? I've never been on a motorcycle before. Does it give you brain damage or something? Just riding on it? Not trying to be mean. Like, literally, like, do you not realize it's giving you brain damage or something? It, like, literally shakes the juices in your head. And, like, people don't realize it. Well, I mean, that's been such a obvious tool of their manipulation, is using motorcycles. They filled my apartment with all sorts of fucking problems. Like, they tried to destroy the fucking building. Everything feels set up for some shit that I can't know what the fuck they're doing. But just memories of stuff. Like, I got a delivery from Amazon once, um, years ago, like 2022, maybe 2023. The guy looked like Mr. Clean, if I had to, like, describe him as anything. Not exactly like him, but tall, big, bald, and young. Um, and said something that his mom owns the building next door and doesn't like when people are on her roof. And I mean, as far as I know, a guy owns the building next door, not a lady. So, there's that. And then handed me my groceries. Yeah. Um, and I remember saying to them, like, well, no one's fucking with me because of something other people did, right? Because every part of that was as if, like, people had somehow gotten into their building, did weird shit. I wasn't part of it. Why is somebody fucking with me? Um, yeah, it seemed like I remember telling management it felt like somebody was on the roof of our building. And people were down below yelling up to the roof. Yeah, how else are they getting, like, pumping stuff in through the vents or something? Would explain some shit. July 27th, 2022. People outside on the street talking to a female sounding voice seems to be coming from the roof. Kept asking her how to get up there and went on for like a half an hour. No response. Have not seen anything on your rent. May have been sent to IPM. ORAP can be slow. You're protected. We will look into the roof situation. So she did email me back. I think this is the only person I talked to for like the whole time Pinehurst was management. And somebody that worked in the office, yeah, they did help me get paperwork or something. Look up Pinehurst or from when it was Erickson Fritz Pinehurst. Why are there no messages? Oh, because I have roof. Okay. Sent. Advanced from there. Search. Nothing. They never sent me an email from that email address. Okay. Like, well, that's just fucking weird. Alright, try inbox. Maybe that's what's. That's a P. Pumping chemicals, fire alarm, door codes, deliveries, water shut off notice, The neighbor's keys were just in her door randomly. Like, she's letting people go in there. There was, like, an old man that came out with a long ponytail once. Yeah. It's definitely not just her that's been fucking with me. Someone scratched the Star of David into the wall on the other side of the building. Items torn off of my door. Them pretending to fix stuff outside. Transfer questions about... Yeah, definitely, like, was a weird conflict of interest. That Pinehurst was supposed to hire me and didn't. You can't just, like, pretend that didn't happen. Brittany Martin. First time I even saw that name. Yeah, they have had how many goddamn people in the office here? I never saw them. I don't even know what they look like. Suddenly my room smells like garbage again, though. These fucking people have to get a life. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, again, someone wants you to isolate yourself. Like, won't you just be happier if you go live in the woods? No! I shouldn't have to leave my home. Fuck what you did to it, and you think you're just gonna get away with it. I hope your grandchildren fucking hate you. my god, stop pretending this was cooler than what it was. In any fucking way, get over yourself and get out of my room. No, once they pretend to evict me, even if nobody ever shows up to do it. They took my life from me. Then I am like literally stuck in here until what, I die? The second you walk out of the property for any reason, like you're done. You'd have to stay in here the rest of your life. Fuck you. No, human trafficking. I know I don't want somebody that's ever been part of my life to get a cut of the fucking situation. They gave a fuck about me, they would have helped me years ago. They don't get to sit around and feast off my corpse like a vulture. They probably designed the fucking situation. Well, isn't it funny? There was nothing in my life about human trafficking until somebody showed up. Now my room smells like garbage again. That was a different house mom that called somebody garbage. From the one that cared about human trafficking. Those were different people. Get the fuck out of my life! Making my room smell like trash! Are you pumping it into the apartment? Can you not see somebody doing it? Coming up the pipe on the side of the building! Stop it! Fucking stop it! Fucking torturous Nazi asshole! Stop it! Why is the same fucking truck here too? Imagine that! That has to be where it's fucking coming from. The gate is open downstairs. Because it doesn't smell on the other side of the room. It only smells on that window. Like they're pumping it right into my fucking face. It's literally giving me some kind of like lung disease. I can feel it in my body. Yeah, it's nowhere else in the fucking room. People just happen to be walking by, right? Would have made a cool picture, too. Their silhouettes in the fucking... I think that's my best bet, is that they're actually fucking, like, pumping it up through the pipe. Oh, god damn it. To go back again. Well, hey man, thanks for looking up at it, because that does actually, like, yeah, that pipe. Oh my god, they were doing it before I realized the pipe was... I mean, you know, it's not like, oh, now they're doing it because you figured out the pipe thing. They were doing it before. That's how I figured out the pipe thing. Yeah, there is a direct, like, stairwell into the underground from inside the building. So, I mean, it's the maintenance guy. Who else has keys to that? There goes a motorcycle sound. Well, it's the weekend. Management isn't supposed to be here. So then, yeah, that means that there should be, what? Footage of somebody going into the downstairs. And now you can send another fucking email that they can pretend they didn't get. That's the best word. So all of this just adds up to like somebody killed everybody during COVID and they just wanted you to be fine with it. And they're gonna waste 20 years of your life trying to make you as demented as they were when they decided to do that to everybody. That crosses my mind. Like, and there goes my fucking speaker just randomly. Fuck you! Did you overhear that, you stalker freak? Now someone is running an engine outside. Since I just recorded it, you think, yeah, they want you so bad to deliberately take video of something they're orchestrating. That's why I don't go look if it happens 5 seconds later. I'm not going so that you get what you wanted on camera. Fuck you. Wasted my fucking entire day, every day, like being pissed off and mad and unhappy, and then fucking violating my apartment, pumping pollution in on purpose, playing sick little fucking mind games. Like, you have no life of your own. Every fucking day. Yeah, I was really supposed to get something intellectual done. It's amazing I could do what I've done. At 8:45 a.m. Like crazy early. This is weird in ways I don't have words. I just know there's like a fucking historical precedent. What the fuck did you just send me? It's right. Help, I'm dying. I'm getting murdered in my own home. Here, sign this. Gee, thanks. And my phone is fucking dying because the cord is broken. If there was only like a way to visualize how you're feeling, like a hat that shows some, a visualize, but it's like reading off your bio, like here's your heart rate and here's your, if you have pain, and if you like, because how much like overwhelmed you are physically, like, because you're not just like sitting there doing nothing. It's not like a point of relaxation. It's like I need to calm down or something is going to explode. Something in my body is going to break. Like, yeah, a chronic tension meter or something. Yeah, now what? You got even more shit to fucking. I need to make like a list of stuff to send. The bullshit accommodation letter. Examples of them not helping me. Uh, Katie Pinfield leaving. Five years of shit. Not to blame. New person. The gap between January, was it 22nd, and December 15th emails from management. Address. Request for camera checks. Most recent incident. Want to say something like she clearly not working alone or the only one. So not just to blame Gail. And act like, well, if we just evict this one lady, everything's fine now. She's obviously got a bunch of friends. Like, you had the person that used to live upstairs fuck with me too. Yeah, and they flooded my apartment. Like, straight up had water pouring from the ceiling. Hired just to blame. Any other point you like really want to make? I mean, and all of that's supposed to be like management not fulfilling duties and blocking ability to get assistance. Yeah, the job. Description for the assistant manager thing. Purpose of the building. The air just went out of my ear and it's ringing on the left side. Ugh. They disabled over 5 years. How can you just authorities in on it? Pretending 2020 never happened. It doesn't matter if they want to hear that or not. It's the truth. Saying the same thing to the judge, statement made to the court. In 2024 was ignored, was lied about, then, and forced into a plan that was not upheld. And then, under duress, again in 2025. Void, unconstitutional, human rights violation. I have to take a break. I mean, if you're worried about earning my trust, it probably means that I should never trust you because that's your prerogative. That you think, like, there's a point where then I would trust you, and then what? You do weird shit to me? Yeah, it's like your goal is wrong. That's the fucking problem. Yeah, if you exactly like you want someone to trust you, so why? So that you can do something. What are you trying to do? And then yeah, it reveals itself, like what your real intention is. Like the sandcastle analogy for like people's brains. That's a good one. Host. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there's definitely a pattern of like more sensitivity when you're also like gassing my unit for hours on end. I've been attacked for like 7 hours now. Yeah, the difference between a suntan and a sunburn. Like, I literally had to like just make myself go to bed in the middle of the day, hoping people would go away. Like, I did not invent COVID. I did not invent whatever the fuck they did to dissidents in 2020. I didn't invent fascist Nazi takeover shit. I didn't invent wildfires. I didn't invent fucking Candyland capitalism. I didn't. How the fuck is this my fault somehow? I wouldn't want any of this shit. It would never be something I designed, and no one ever asked me. You can take some concept, I did this to myself, and shove it right up your ass. Why don't you go find out who did all this other crap? COVID, police brutality, displacement of people via wildfire or war or anything else, Candyland capitalism, real estate scams and security scams and terrorism scams. No, motherfucker, you do not want to live this way. Like, you found some way to live within a bad situation. If you could start over from day one and actually design your own life, you would have never picked this. Like, you don't even know what the difference would be. In a world that actually, like, expected everybody to be born, designed it to give them what they needed. It's not like you had to, like, I don't know, kill somebody to get housing. Just to appeal some other fucking murderers that run the country. Or the world, for that matter. Yeah. There goes a siren sound. How many people are dead? "40 civilians and soldiers, Saturday morning, January 3rd, 2026. In the monthly, they've killed 115 people in those boats, and there's no trial to say what they actually were doing or if those were even really like drug boats or anything." Oh yeah, right. It's not, the world isn't being run by murderers. Actually, like, that was just today. Yeah, what was stopping them from capturing the boat and putting people on trial? Do you not understand? You made everybody like, oh, I guess this is just what people do. They just blow them out of the fucking ocean. With no sense of like, no, that's not how that's supposed to happen. Like, ever. Hold on, I just fuck with my this, and then it's smart. to say issue, a medical. Stupid sound effects. exhausted again. Like I've been getting beat up inside of my body. In my chest, in my back. That's nice. Thanks for saying exactly what the fuck I just said. Jesus Christ, like... Okay, yeah. I'm going to sleep and coming back online later. Universal human rights are everything's motherfucking bullshit.